Hello, Malcolm. Hello, everyone else. Welcome back to RimWorld. Let me put that mic closer to my mouth. All my cords are tangly. Everything's crazy. It's been quite a while since we paid a visit to the little colony of Welsh. So I thought I'd better get some work done so there'd be something to show between episodes. So I did get some work done. Didn't get any of the interior walling continued because it's a process of building up enough stone to do it. And then I blew a bunch of stone on some new building and so forth. So basically, here we are. We're doing fine. We finally recruited Ruya's father, who was a prisoner for ages, Newton. And I thought he was going to be super useless because he's one of those doesn't do labor guys. He just doesn't do much. But it turned out that unlike all the other doesn't do labor guys, he'll clean. He'll clean, so he's invaluable. He'll clean and he'll animal handle, so we like him. We're making some changes in our animal functionality. We'll go over that, and we'll go over the new construction that we've done. If it ever loads, I shouldn't have hit record until it was loaded because it actually takes a long time to load. It's a very large colony, and it now takes a long time to load, and it runs pretty jumpy. It runs fine at speed 1. When you get up to speed 2, it's jumpy. You get up to speed 3, it's positively borky. Here we are. It's raining. It is 1 Celsius outside. I was like, it's 21 Celsius outside. 9 p.m. at the colony. Hydroponic lights are out. The place is looking very much the same over here as you left it. We have taken this unused food ball and we bought a hen and a rooster. And we have created a chicken ball. It will soon be a deep fried chicken ball because we're going to eat those little guys up. And we're going to start eating their eggs. But right now we're going to breed them up like beasts. You can hear the tailors just chopping away in here. That's awesome. They're working their buns off. We switched from Devil Strand bowler hats to Devil Strand toques. And the second I started toque manufacture, everyone ripped off their bowler hat, threw it on the ground and grabbed a toque. So we used up all our reserve Devil Strand making bloody toques. We've also allowed Devil Strand in for pants, and I think we allowed it in for shirts because we've increased. No, we've got cloth and muffalo wool for shirts. That's fine. Oh, I did just drop cloth production for no really adequate reason. I actually increased smoke leaf production against cloth, which may have been a mistake. We've got the storage space for the cloth we're generating, and we probably will want to do some more carpeting, and we probably will want to keep making those shirts. So in fact, why don't I just quickly take Devil Strand out of the shirts and we'll wear white shirts, because that is, you know. Oh no, muffalo wool's fine. Muffalo wool's fine. The muffalos are getting phased out little by little. Here's our rec room. It's getting a lot of business these days. We got lots of people wrecking out in there. There's the dog rec room. It's not full. We sell the occasional dog, keep the fleet down. There's the refinery room, waiting to make more chem fuel. We do keep our mortar shells topped up, for which we need chem fuel. And here's some sleeping colonists. Here's the secondary art storage. It's a shame I had to switch to different flooring, but I stopped wanting to burn stone when I'm trying to do internal walls. I didn't want to burn any more stone, and I had a lot of steel, so I did this basic paved tile. It's not expensive. We did the same thing up in the back storage here. We're way overproducing food, and we really need a bulker to stop by and buy a lot of food. Okay, it'll be easier to see once the lights go on, so let's speed up time. Well, let's not speed up time until we've moved. We'll go down and review the new buildings, because we built quite a bit of new building down here. Okay, we'll speed time up to 3, actually. Let's get those lights on. So we took our corridor down here, found a thing of steel. 2, so I can at least scroll. Found a thing of steel, cut it out. Probably should put a light in there. Relay. Kept on corridoring. There's no lights in the joined corridors anyway. And they're pretty thinly armored, but we captured a pair of geotherms following this path, and we captured some steel too, which was rather nice. So we pulled out a pair of geotherms, and I put on a bunch of turrets, and we really are going heavy on the minefields. You can see we've got Mines, oh, plenty. Let's light them all up. Oh yeah, we got mines, oh, plenty. You're gonna come in this way, you're gonna come in hard. So if you try to get to these doors that go through here, which is probably where they'd go if they spawned in here, there's some mines, there's a pair of guns, the doors are sturdy, and everything's kind of airlocked off, so they have less chance of destroying too much infrastructure in there. You know, just cordoned everything off to a certain degree. Could even cordon it off more, but I think we're okay. Colonists don't have to go down there much, so the movement delay isn't bad. And yeah, we've got plasteel auto turrets covering the approaches. We don't have plasteel auto turrets covering the exits because they'll basically run into our second wave of defenses. They can proceed up here through a minefield and get in up here. We've mined off pretty severely. These close together mines just bloody well blow up all at once, but if a group's there, it's great. So we've mined all that up, and you know, if they get up here, we're already out and firing. In terms of defenses, there come the lights on. I'll turn time back down. We've thrown in one more mortar out here and increased the shell storage so we can pack a little more punch. Place is staying clean and well run, and yeah, so we have switched over in here. We took out the hay. We put in a field of teak trees, which are growing so slowly. It's really, I don't know, I think they may have been a mistake. Solar flare, everything's about to go out again. That's pretty funny. That's okay, you know, we can lose all those hydroponics and not suffer. It's not cold enough outside for any of our Devil Strand to, ooh, it's -6 out. Well, it's cold out. But I don't think any of our Devil Strand is going to croak out as a result or anything. Probably all survive. It will drop down, though. It will definitely drop down. I mean, heaters are already shutting down here. Bzzzt. Solar flares last quite a while. It's almost worth setting up a temporary heat source inside here to protect the Devil Strand. So I think I'm going to just bang a campfire in the middle of everything for the duration. The builders don't have anything else to do, so someone will build it pretty quick-a-doodle. And that's not exactly going to heat that huge room, but it should provide enough heat just to make sure we don't go down below 0 in there. It's not a crop I feel like losing, you know. And I don't think it's very tolerant to temperature fluctuations. We've still got 4 heaters burning in there, so, and already it's dropping. 6 heaters is what it takes to keep that thing just ticking over. I'm not sure if the hydroponic bulbs actually produce heat or not. Well, everything is shutting down. It's crazy, eh? It's neat. We're watching the whole colony shut down slowly. There's so many devices in the damn colony, it takes forever to shut down and forever to restart. Like, it'll pretty much finish shutting down when the flare ends. Is nobody going to build this? Is someone actually building this? I'll just check. Yeah, Latchy's on it. Okay, and it's 17 in there still. We're not... Oh, they got still 2 heaters running in there. 3 heaters running in there. It'll be fine. Oh, I hope it doesn't kill the Devil Strand through close temperature proximity. That would suck. We'll find out in a second. It might have a temperature proximity thing around it that kills out that one Devil Strand. And boy, those things are hard to grow. Or they're not hard to grow, but they're slow to grow, and they do require a massive skill level. Latchy, seriously? Wow, man. Okay, so... I don't know. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on it. Just the one next to the fire there. And that should hold things together and keep it from freezing in there. It's not exactly going to heat the place, but it should decelerate the loss. Whole place is shutting down. Empty. Ooh, these rooms look pretty neat when we got no power, right? These are our weird little rec rooms no one ever uses. Someone finally planted the daylilies in that one. Okay, who needs treatment? Hannah's having a bit of an asthma attack. Hannah, why don't you pop to a bed? It's noon, you'll get treated most rapidly. Dogs everywhere. Okay, so further animal things. We've got chickens. The cows are breeding up nice and steady, so we've been slowly selling the oldest of the muffalo little by little. We're still using their wool, so we're not like getting rid of them all, and we don't want a hideous overproduction of hay, which we're already in a bit of a climb on hay. But yeah, we're phasing them out, and we had a tame out on this mega sloth because I'm kind of putting tames out on any mega sloth. I want them. They're pretty cool. And it's self-tamed after having a tame on it for a while. I'm just going to take a look around, see if there's any mega sloths actually. Because they're not a completely uncommon animal here, and I never see them for sale. They produce the finest quality wool of all. The best. And, well, there's none around right now, but, yeah, I think this one's pretty old, too. It's 6. Let's take a look. Oh, life expectancy 20. He should be around for a while. He's a big, strong beast. And, I'd be on animal starvation by now if it didn't eat hay. So it eats hay. 8, 7 colonicidal. There were 10 a second ago. That's because we got no power. No one can do any work. So it doesn't look like it's hurting the devil strand here. No, it's at full hit points. Okay, we can deconstruct that campfire. It dropped down to 12 above in here at... Oh, 8 above outside. I didn't even need the campfire, mind. Wow, the temperature really came down in there. There must be some thin roof on that place. That should be okay, though. Heaters will come back on. One's on already. Lights will come back up. 3 p.m. at the colony, so we lost a crop, but that's totally okay. Like, we're so overloaded with food. We really want a bulker to come and buy some food. Have I got any satellite? You know, I should. I should put some form of satellite sales mechanism in here. Well, I have them in the regular food fridges, I think. Golly, it's a little hard to see. I'm gonna have to find one and double click it. But I'm pretty sure I have them in the regular food fridges. The heck is one? Oh, there'll be one in every single one of our main storerooms, so I can find one there. Way bloody down here. How can I double click it when I can't see where it is? Okay, there's one I can actually see, so let's pull out, double click it, see. I still can't see those fridges properly. Come on. Oh good, it lit them up. So I do have them sort of in those food fridges, not completely and totally in those food fridges. But I can sell a pretty fat monster load of food with them. I don't think anybody buys hay at all. This is sort of primarily a hay storage zone. Well, let's just see where I could get those things in here. Orbital trade beacon. Like, okay, it's only going to wire on at certain places, right? Because we did not bring any wiring up into here. So that probably makes it less worth doing. I mean, yeah, we could maybe make some tiny sales with it, but it's probably not worth the components, breakdown risk, all that stuff. Stuff's still coming back on. It's 7 p.m., 4 hours later, and you can see all the flashing power symbols where stuff is down. I hope these guys kept warm enough. How's their eggs? Oops, that's a chick. Egg progress 38%, not damaged by temperature. Good, good. Because they only have the one little heater, but they're vented into everything around here. It's all heated. Tailors are working away. Did we pull in any of a Devil Strand? A pinch. We pulled in a pinch of Devil Strand. It's coming though. We've got a good crop here, 95 and so on. Grown, so it slowly comes in, and we have now got a third patch of it, which was started at the same time as the teak. And it has about the same grow period, 35% Devil Strand, 32% teak. Looks like Devil Strand's slightly faster than teak. I got the teak because it's getting hard to keep our hands on any wood. The sculptor sculpted up, and we sell those sculptures like fury. And I don't want to completely denude the map of forest. And the really big mature stands of trees like this are getting very thin on the ground. It is pretty awesome watching us cut a forest. We cut a stand over this way a little while ago, and the whole colony trooped out in a line to cut it. Maybe we'll cut a stand up here. Or up here. Yeah, maybe we'll cut a stand up here, actually. Sure, why not? We'll wait till morning and then we'll give orders to cut a stand of trees up there and we'll watch everyone troop out to do it. Strange is obviously binging on smoke leaf or the like. Yep, binging on smoke leaf. Sometimes they smoke a lot when they binge on smoke leaf, which is sort of a new behavior, and sometimes, yeah, they just smoke when they wander around, they play pool, whatever, you know. Toad's getting cooking breakfast here at midnight. Good man. Well, he's off to do something else now. But he threw down on a nice meal for us. Hey, we're short of meals. Oh, the power was out, of course. Because we've got 4 stoves in this'n, and 3 stoves in this'n, and a butcher table in each'n. Lots of nice, comfy seating. We ended up keeping these wooden chairs because some of them are good enough to have art on them. So wood is a feature here, and steel is the feature here. And these chairs didn't actually come out as good as the other ones. I guess steel's harder to work with, maybe. Here's Toad blamming away on the brekkies again, and he's cooking the high-grade meals by choice. Is he like some kind of a chef or something? He's a cave child. He's now 22. Volatile, very neurotic, and a night owl. We love you, Toad. Yes, he is one for break risks, steering drones and stuff. Actually, there goes Strange, binging away. He's eating a tasty meal. It's a pretty healthy form of binging where you eat down a really nice meal. Look, it even has a juice cup on the side, that meal. It's got like a plate with salad, meat, and taters, and a juice cup and a little other thingy that's probably dessert brownie or something. So out here, like McCain's super frozen meal is the luxury meal. This stands to reason, man. We live hard. These guys live on a handful of rice for their first few years here. But now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We got food coming in, and Toad's just blasting away on the food. Is he good at cooking? Let's check him again. Oh yeah, he's an excellent cook, and he likes doing it. He's at 13. Nice. Nice. He's a masterly cook. Oh, he's going out here to get milk. That's such a waste. Let's see what 13 is called. Master. Perfect. Yeah, masterly cook. So he's going way out there to get the old milk because we don't seem to have any animal products in here for some reason. Let's just check that. Foods. Yes, yes. Raw food. Animal products. Let's make sure we're allowed milk in there. Yes, we are. And we're eating any unfertilized eggs that come, but there aren't any because we've got a bunch of cockerels and roosters alive. So they're just going to keep fertilizing and breeding, but chickens don't eat a huge pile. So we haven't given them any nice beds or anything, but whatever. Okay, Hannah is having another asthma attack, so 6 a.m. off to hospital, hon. She's older, and her asthma's quite bad. I think it's quite severe asthma. She's got a bad back. Let's just check her health. Minor and minor. It's only one lung that needs treating right now. She has had one lung replaced. Oh no, that was Dietrich. Oh, maybe not. Well, somebody did. Somebody did. Ooh, he's only got a simple prosthetic leg. We've actually got a bionic, but we're going to hold our bionics until we get another prosthephile or until somebody actually gets a piece blammed off them. Man, these wolves are slow to train, even for our very good animal trainers. Let's check the wolf roster. Okay. We are keeping a few home restricted because I altered the animal areas to avoid the wolves eating the eggs. Because you know they're going to, right? You know they're going to eat the eggs. Whoops, get that turned off. So I made a new animal area that includes everything but the chickens, basically. And just allowing a few wolves access to the area so that they can bring the chickens hay and maybe move out any unfertilized eggs that occur. And of course the humans all have access. But dogs and chickens, right? Just don't mix. My dog I certainly couldn't keep chickens with. He would kill them all. He would run around throwing chickens around the yard and laughing. He's a horrible beast that way. Super nice dog though. Super nice dog. Really friendly, nice dog, but definitely more suited to being a pet than being any kind of farm animal. He's a bit feral. He was raised badly. He had a very unfortunate young life. His first 2 years of his life were spent with well, we don't know his full situation, but it was pretty abusive and pretty bad. Emaciated, injured, the whole 9 yards. And now he's a great big happy lunk. but he's always going to have some emotional problems, and he doesn't seem to ever. He's not going to be able to get rid of his dog aggression and his massive prey drive. Sorry, he didn't have any training when he was young. Not much you can do. Maybe it's in the breeds too, but I don't know. Well, I guess that's our review. I didn't put it up on Randy Random because I wanted to just do a review today. Everybody's working their butts off. The place is staying spiffy clean. Hay is actually holding and is sort of flat but climby. That's nice. Berries are out of control and are outrunning rice really badly. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 more berry bots off to rice, even though that does increase our total food output, which we do not require right now. I'd like the numbers balanced. I mean, berries are nice to have because people really enjoy eating them on their own, etc. They make an extra ingredient for luxury meals. But that rice is our backup food for the animals if we have a fail. The corn's in there because we got some corn from space. Corn from space. Everything else is holding. We've manufactured and traded for a lot of stuff, basically. It took quite a long time to do all this yarch. I mean, they're not the fastest. Oh, I said I was going to do it in the morning, but it's too late in the day. I was going to have them cut down a forest, but it's too late in the day. They'll all end up bloody exhausted because it's a full day's job for them to cut down a forest. I guess we don't really strictly need to. We have 1,500 wood in, and there's 100 more sculptures approximately allowed, and we've got 2 tables here now that are working in stone. Speedy, who is a lunkhead, a slow mover, and a dork. Actually has art 14, great, no problem, because I allowed a table with stone with 0 art skill necessary, and I'm kind of thinking that most of our artists are actually at a standard now where it's okay for them to work in stone. We're getting a few. They don't seem to be using the old art storage room. Oh yeah, they're using it again, just randomly. Ooh, an excellent marble small sculpture. That shows Kiri making a sculpture. Well, we've been putting lots of sculptures around. Look at the little dog, Julep, age 6 days. Hi, Julep. And yeah, we've got a marriage on for some time in the future, so hopefully this marriage spot works. It says usable now, and I think they can enter it. It could be that they can't actually enter it and I'm blocking their marriages, but it just seemed like a really ideal spot. The 2 can stand there and then everyone's around them kind of thing. Thought it was nice, you know. Hopefully no one's playing chess in the middle of it, but people will always be people. Here's our explosives and stuff storage. Since we don't have a new colonist, we're not going to currently manufacture a new weapon. Cow has given birth. Nice. We need to hang on to a bull. So actually, because our bull is 7, I mean, he's not ancient, but we need to hang on to a bull. Look, we've gotten 3 male calves. I think calf 7, you're lucky today. And calf 3 and 8, this wasn't your day. And we'll keep calf 7 and raise him to adulthood. And when calf 7 reaches adulthood, we'll slaughter our old bull and eat it. Yarm, yarm. But we want those cows to keep pregerating and popping off cows because eventually we're going to completely replace the Muffalo fleet with cows. So there goes one. And there goes the other. Mo. Sorry, little guy. Sorry, little guy, but that's okay. We need female cows. We need 1 bull, basically, to keep the female cows coming. And, ooh, new lovers! Tiger and Scorpion have come together and are now lovers. Location. There they are. They're very happy. So I need to find one or the other one's bed and get a twin bed in really quickly. I suppose I should keep a free twin bed somewhere, eh? Oh, maybe I've got one up here, actually. Hold on. Do I have a free twin bed somewhere? No. So I just need to find Tiger or Scorpion's bedroom. This place is huge. And then make them a new bed in there, and that'll spawn off another unowned bedroom somewhere, which is great. There's Scorpions. It's a little on the tight side. Where's tigers? There's tigers. It's even smaller. So we're gonna go ahead and get out furniture, and we're gonna make a double bed, and I think we'll make that sucker out of sandstone. And we'll place it, I don't know, like this. And we will uninstall this poppy. And we're gonna get a constructor in quick. It's 6 p.m. I don't think our night shift people are technically awake yet, so let's just see who's really good on the construction team. Lachi's fantastic, 16. So Lachi, how's your needs? Lachi, where are you, man? Holy smokes, that's a lot of colonists up there. Where is Lachi? There he is. Needs. Doing pretty good. Alright, let's make that bed, Lachi. Let's make that bed. And that'll be nice. Our room will be all niced up. Hopefully Lachi will actually stay on this. I believe the resources are quite close by. Sometimes they give up if they don't feel like it. It's out of their work hours, they're not really into it. But Lachi enjoys construction, so probably can do. Can you carry the whole resources at once? Hauling by 69 to a bed that takes 70. Relay? That's depressing, but I think he's still got enough food and rest to get this job done, and we're gonna need to, they're gonna get put into other beds. So it's tiger and scorpion. I don't want to make a mistake. Lachi, do a good job. Let's check out what that cow is. Looks like we've got another male calf 5. Take over from calf 7? No, we'll just off calf 5 and keep raising calf 7. That's fine. Come on, Lachi, build that bad boy. I hope Lachi does a good job. Is Lachi like crippled or blind or anything? That's an issue. Ooh. Double bionic eyes. That's probably making up for the 92% manipulation. Sight is at 140. Lachi's obviously had both eyes poked out by sharp-end sticks. Most unfortunate for Lachi. Lachi's also taking about a year and a day to build this bed, which is reasonable enough. It's a big stone bed, but SRSLY. I don't know what this dog is doing in there. It's wandering around. Lachi, hurry up. Boy, we gotta sell some food. I could set higher meal cooking quotas. That would probably ease the stack load slightly. But the math isn't great on that. Like, food stacks to 75, meal stack to 10 meals in a stack, and it only takes care of 100 or 100 and a bit more food. So you're not really gaining a lot. So it's scorpion and tiger, right? I hope so. Let's just check. Let's find scorpion. Pop. And needs. Want to sleep with tiger and just disappeared because they're both off to bed. Oh snap! Scorpion is an aesthetic, or what do you call it? An ascetic. He's an ascetic, not an aesthetic. Scorpion is not an aesthetic. That's incorrect. But let's just check him out. No, he's just pessimist and chemical fascination. Why on earth was he in an aesthetics room? A bit of minor error on my part. Glad it was corrected. Hope I don't have an ascetic running around. You know, God, we got so many animals. They're spoofing in and out of each other there. Well, it's a bit of a small farm for so many big animals, but there'll be less types of them in there at least. There's our mortar shell stash. If that ever goes off, we're going to lose a few animals. But that's where they run in and out to get the shells for this one. And up here we've got a similar arrangement. They run in and out to get the shells for this one. And then at the 3 down here, the shells are rather more handily located, just grabbable basically. And the thunder of the guns. I could stick another telescope out in this area. That's water over there. But I'm looking for a new scope room. I mean, telescopes are your anti-cabin fever device. If people use them for recreation, it kills the cabin fever. Same with the ring toss game. I haven't found a proper new scope room yet. We need somewhere that's open to the sky and yet interior to the colony. So that's the way that's going to be. Maybe I should set higher meal cooking quotas. Whatever. They're doing fine. Smelting's back on because the weather's turning warmer, so there's less predators. Plus we're armed to the teeth. Although you can still get killed by a bear or whatever. Even a wolf. You gotta get over to the colonist and take control of them and make them use their weapon properly. Yeah, Newton turns out to also be a pretty good swordsman. 11 melee, so he got a pretty nice sword. Bears an image of an abstracted depiction of happiness. The scene seems to take place on the outskirts of a village, executed in a hyper-realistic style. Alicia made that sword. Good work, Alicia. Chickens are breeding like crazy, and that's about it for us today, folks. We'll bring in Randy Random and some action for the next episode, but I figure not every episode has to be like raw action. As you can see, I have not finished the walling project, but doing that should reduce infestation danger. Getting those walls in should reduce infestation danger, so it's kind of a must-do, but stacking the stone's a long process. The funny thing is, to get the stone, I'm going to have to go quarrying. I'm going to have to dig out a bunch of stuff and just take it. Maybe something like this area. But what's going to happen then is infestations are going to happen in the quarried out areas. I know, the game's done it to me many times. And that's actually better if they take place outside the colony, then they're handled like a regular raid. But it's much worse when they're inside. That's what the sword team's being developed for, is to handle those insect infestations primarily, and any other internal penetration of the colony by enemies. People are eating in here, nice. Chillaxing, having a good time. Well, they get a nice beauty boost out of here. It's a really pleasant room for them. We will get walls into it too, of course. And it is all auto-doored, although they're stone auto-doors, but you know, they're not going to waste too much time getting in and out. You can see where there's been blowouts. The walls are damaged where there's been blowouts. Unfortunately, our frickin' bodies that we had stashed rotted away to nothing. We had Val, the chief of one of these tribes. We're going to have to take another tribal chief and stuff him in there. We're going to have to freshen our stock. And we haven't decided on any further building out directions yet, because we have quite a few empty bedrooms, so we don't need to construct bedrooms. We actually have enough room for even a few couples to break up. And we're in overproduction on a lot of stuff. We'd really like colonists, and we'd really like a bulker to pop by and buy some of this damn food. We haven't had a bulker. We need one. That'll be great. And we'll see how this teak plantation works out. 34% grown. It'll take a year. Well, it's 30-something days to grow it. It's crazy. More Devil Strand coming in. Devil Strand has not recovered yet. But I did allow it for pants. So they're probably making them. No, parka being made. Pants have started though, yeah. So that's, yeah, we'll be burning more Devil Strand, and it takes so long. Like, this third crop that we popped in is not going to show what difference it's going to make for a long time. Because we were breaking even smoothly with the two crops, so I figured the third and we can have pants, basically. And the toques cost less than bowler hats, so although we killed all our stock replacing to toques and sold the bowler hats, yeah, that won't happen again. We're not going to do any more major clothing replaces, and I think we'll stick with white shirts. That's fine. And we're still making some white pants. You don't even see the pants. We're still making some white pants, but we'll be making all red pants soon, so you know it's red under there. You know it's red under there. Chova, what are you wearing? Like, what is that trash on your body? Come on here. Buffalo wool, this Labrador fur parka. Damn, man. Can't wait till that wears out. Tiger and Chappers are odd men out on the dress too, but it'll come, it'll come. And those Devil Strand parkas are pretty bloody expensive to make, so I better not rush the process, right? We're grinding away making components constantly. We'll be using some more deep drilling to top up our steel again, because that's been essential. Don't want to drain all the resources off the map. Trade where I can, you know. Because eventually it'll all be trade. Once the colony's full built out, everything will be trade. That's a ways off. Cold snap. Interesting. Be sure to build a heated space to survive. On it. Got it, right? Yeah, we've got a heated space to survive, unless the power goes off. These helped. And yeah, even though we crammed a pile of turrets on, we're still getting, I think, 6/10 of the total power from them, something along those lines. It's worth it. Same deal over here. We're getting most of the total power off them, so it's worth doing. And it adds to our little Siegfried line, too. You know, like, it is a delaying tactic. Those plasteel auto turrets soak up hella punishment. Hella punishment. They last. They often survive combats. So we are actually not fools to do that, I don't think. Got our guns built in. You are not getting up in there without getting wrecked, son. Basically. Yeah, we'll cut some trees in between episodes, because I think we're done here, folks. Hope you had fun reviewing Welsh's development. And yeah, we'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bring in Randy and cause some havoc. So until that time, bye for now.